And the final one is overloading. We are taking steps to make sure that the regime where anybody can carry any size of goods on our roads will change, because we've had studies that show that even if we finish all the investment, call it 10 billion on the road, and we allow the current regime where people overload 180 tons, 150 tons on the road, it will still deteriorate within 3 years. So we are taking steps to make sure that...
How do you intend doing that? Okay. Using the axle loads or making them more effective, etc.? Because the axle load points, etc., have been points of corruption, have been meddled in by middlemen, etc., that their use have not been effective.
A combination of things. Currently, we know that half of the problem comes from the Tema port. That vehicles overload from Tema port. And there are service providers that are contracted by the state. And if they are listening to me, we know. You are contracted by the state. You have built a weighing station at the port. Yet, some of these third-party service providers connive with some unpatriotic custom officers and allow vehicles to load and not use the weigh bridge, and then they get away with it. And as you said, when they get onto the highways as well, the regime of the compliance enforcement has been lax, partly because the level of penalty. Currently, they charge the maximum 5,000. You may be aware that there's a fees and charges in Parliament that raises that penalty of 5,000 to 50,000. We believe that will be an amount of deterrent. We are also trying to work with the stakeholders that in the past, when you overload, they just tell you to offload the overloaded section and bring another truck to pick it, to pick the excess load. We are working with the stakeholders to say that now if you overload, when the overloaded portion is taken off, it's not given to you. It is auctioned and the proceed given to the state. We believe a combination of these things will be enough deterrent to stop people from overloading. As the president explained somewhere, imagine that a truck load from Tema and destroy the road from Tema all the way to Paga. And then a vehicle from Burkina Faso, 3 vehicles come from Burkina Faso to share the same amount of goods in one truck on the roads in Ghana before they cross over and enter Burkina Faso. Without a doubt, Ghana spends or invests more money on our roads than Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, and Togo. How come their roads last longer than ours? It's simply because they insist and enforce strict loading on their road. You dare not do it. But in our country, people think that democracy means that you have the freedom to also do the wrong things. I think we need to take steps to correct that now. So we are working with the stakeholders to make sure that we address those things so that the investment of your money, of our money that we put in the road can be protected. It is not enough to build the road and leave it for few unscrupulous businessmen to overload and destroy the road in 3 years. I don't think that will be appropriate for us to do. So we will also bring a regime that makes sure that the roads are maintained and protected to last the years that we say the design life span that we make for them.